Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are doing a very chill get ready with me. The main reason to filming this video is actually a first impression on some of the Catrice products. So Catrice Cosmetics, if you don't know who they are, I'll have the link in the description. But they sent me a whole bunch of goodies, so I thought that I would incorporate that into a get ready with me today, including a foundation. It's their HD liquid coverage foundation and it lasts up to 24 hours, mattifying, and it's like a second skin. So I cannot wait to give that a try. So if you guys are interested in the look that I'm going to create with these fun goodies, then just keep on watching. So considering the first product I'm going to be using is a HD mattifying foundation, I'm assuming it might dry me out a tiny bit, so I definitely use a lot of moisturizer today, and I am going to use a hydrating primer. So it's the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Primer that I'm going to be using today. Okay, so moving on to the foundation. So this is it here. I'm going to shake it up. So it says that it's mattifying and it's like a second skin effect, and it's supposed to be like an HD liquid coverage. So I don't know if this is like a light coverage, medium coverage. Oh, okay. Let's read the back. So it's a lightweight and non-oily texture that feels like a second skin, provides a long-lasting full coverage without mask effect, and creates an even application with high definition finish for camera ready skin. Dermatologically tested, and you have to shake before use. So perfect. I'm so excited. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but we're gonna go for it. And the match is perfect. Yes. So that's always the scariest thing, like when you're getting sent makeup and it's just not the right color and you have to make it work. It's like, oh, this is perfect. So far, so good. It's definitely a lightweight coverage and doesn't seem to be super mattifying, which is good because I use the Natural Radiance Primer. So it did exactly what I wanted it to do, but we'll see once we put powder on how it looks. Wow. A little bit definitely goes a long way with this product. Okay, wow. Why have I not heard like a whole bunch of stuff about this foundation? This finish is absolutely flawless. And if this lasts 24 hours, okay, I'm going to add a little bit more because it is a pretty lightweight coverage. And yeah, I do love a lightweight coverage because it's very buildable and it looks more natural than going in with a thick foundation. Add a tiny bit more and then we're going to conceal. So I just added a little bit more around my nose because I tend to get the reddest around there, and around my chin area I usually get a little bit more discoloration. So I just put the foundation on and I'm honestly loving it. And I'm not just saying this because they sent it to me, I'm obsessed. So I'll zoom you guys in and show you guys my skin up close. Okay guys, so this is what my skin looks like with just the foundation on. I don't have any powder, any concealer, so obviously my under eyes are a little bit darker, but it did cover them a little bit. The color is, guys, look at that. The finish of my skin. So yeah, this is the final look of the foundation, and we're obviously going to add a bunch more stuff on top of it. So let's see how all the other products sit on top of it. Okay guys, so far so good. Super happy about that foundation. Let's move on to concealer. So they actually did not send me a concealer. They only sent me the Makeup Transforming Drops, which I am so happy about. Don't get me wrong, because I do freelances and weddings. So it's really good to have a makeup dropper transformer if like you're in a rush and you're trying to lighten someone's foundation really quick, or a concealer. If you think the concealer's not light enough, you can always add a drop of this. So that's actually what I'm going to do today. I purchased the Shape Tape by Tarte, and it is just a tad too dark for me for concealing. So I'm just going to put the Tarte Shape Tape on the back of my hand. I'm going to shake the Transforming Drops by Catrice, and we're going to see if this makes any difference to the concealer. Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't change the formula, or if it does change the formula, it's for the better. But I'm just using this little paddle brush by MAC, and we're going to paint that on. Okay, so it definitely lightened the formula. So we're going to see if the formula is pretty much the same. Just taking the remaining on the brush and going to use it to highlight the rest of my face. and taking the Beauty Blender to blend that all out. And we're gonna see if this looks or feels any different than just the Tarte Shape Tape alone would. I mean, like, I might just love it in general because it's finally my color. So, because before I would do like the Tarte Shape Tape and then a lightening product on top of it, but now if I'm just mixing it in, this might look way better. And it seems to be sitting really nicely on top of the foundation, so that is good, and that just blended out flawlessly. So I don't think that it has changed the formula of the Shape Tape at all. So I'm going to set these under eyes before they crease. I'm taking the mattifying powder from Catrice. I'm also going to apply that on my smile lines and in the middle of the forehead, because I feel like this is where I kind of do get oily by the end of the day, if I produce any oil or if it's just my moisturizer pulling through. Whatever it is, it's always just in the center. So I'm going to be setting my under eyes with the Mineralized. I'm going to be setting my under eyes with the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC in the color Light to give it just a little bit more of a brighter look under the eye. Definitely loving the Shape Tape now that it's the right color, because I feel like maybe it was just too dark for me, so it wasn't covering enough. Ooh, I'm loving it! Yeah, so that lightener just transformed my concealer. I'm so happy. Okay, and so we're gonna set the rest of the face with the color Medium. I really like this foundation because it did claim to say matte, but I think because I used the Natural Radiance primer underneath, it just gave me a little bit more of a glow that pulled through, so I am definitely happy about that. But I'm also liking how it's like a semi-matte finish and it's not still super sticky and glossy. Like, I can touch my face right now and it's super dry, and usually dry. I mean, it's super like, feels like it's gonna be on there all day. Let's just say that. I just realized I didn't use the Contour Duo Stick. Okay, we're gonna try to use it. We're gonna do it. I'm going to go and put this around my forehead. We're gonna add a little bit and hope that it blends. Let's hope for the best. So to blend this out, I'm gonna take a Morphe E8 brush. So if you guys are doing this at home, don't do it on top of powder. I mean, it's blending, which is good because that means it's going to blend beautifully when there's not powder underneath it, but I mean, it's actually not blending out that bad considering it's on top of powder. Now, it is a Mineralized Skin Finish foundation, so I mean, it's going to blend better on that than like a mattifying translucent powder all over the face, but I was really expecting that to not blend at all. I am really enjoying this product, especially the contour side. I haven't used the light side yet, but we're gonna go in on the nose a tiny bit. I don't really contour the nose that much, but I'm taking a Luxie brush. It's the Precision Shader 239. Guys, this product blends out like butter, and it's not moving anything around like underneath. It's just blending beautifully. I have not contoured my nose in so long, so please don't judge me if I end up looking like Michael Jackson. So now that I've contoured a little bit with that sculpting powder, I'm just going to take a bit more of that light Mineralized loose powder and tap it right underneath. Okay, so we are going to bronze now. So I'm taking the Next to Nothing powder by MAC in dark and a big Morphe M527 brush. And we are going to tap this all on the cheek above where we just contoured. And it just gives the nicest glow. If you have like similar skin tone to me and you're looking for a natural bronzer, the Next to Nothing powders are the best bronzers because they go onto the skin so sheer and they're so easy to build up. And the color is like perfect. It just gives you a natural tan. Okay, so now that we have our base pretty much done, I'm going to add some glow. So I'm just taking the Anastacio liquid glow that I use every single day in Perla, and we're going to take my beauty blender and we're going to tap this on the cheekbone. So I love doing my highlighter after my bronzer because it kind of just like fades on top of the bronzer, but then the bronzer is still there and it doesn't look like you have like a line of highlight just sitting on top of the bronzer. Okay, I think I'm just going to sharpen up this contour a tiny bit, and we're going to use the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil in Light. Just lightly going over that contour line. Tiny bit on the nose again, just kind of setting that. And then we're going to go right in the forehead. Let's minimize this 5 head of mine. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to start on the eyes. So to prime my eyes, I'm going to do the Tarte Shape Tape mixed with the Transformer Lightning Drop and use that to conceal my brows, like to conceal my eyelids and cut out my brows. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in real close, and I'm going to have my mirror up here as well. By the way, this mirror, how cute! This is from Little Miss Compact. I have a discount code if you guys want to pick some up. I have another one here. This one is I Make Money Moves. They're so cute and they're so affordable. And I have a discount code, and I will have that linked here somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to be using my Nikki one to apply my eyeshadow today, so it's so cute. I did my brows really natural today. We are whipping out the eyeshadow palette. So this is the Modern Matte eyeshadow palette, and the colors are so gorgeous. So we are going to be doing a smoky eye today. So I'm going to be taking my super extra long brush, which I'm in love with. It's by Fearless, and it's the ME3 brush. And I'm taking this color right here, so the second one in. We're gonna go right into the crease with this. So I'm actually just going to apply a little bit of powder under my eyes so I don't get any fallout. So I'm going to take the same brush and move on to the next shade, which was the most intriguing and exciting color that I wanted to use. So let's go in. So the next color I'm taking is this one here. I'm using a Little Mac 221 brush. I'm going to start the outer corner, and pigment is there. Super happy about that. Then I'm just going to really build up the color in the far corner and then blend it up a tiny bit with the remaining on the brush. And I'm actually going to drag this all over the lid, but just kind of fade it to the center so it just becomes a little darker as it gets out to the end. These shades are so pigmented, but then they blend out so nicely. So if you're looking for a really good smoky eye palette, then I would definitely recommend this one because it's blending itself. Like, I'm hardly doing anything. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of that pink color on a little pencil brush. This is a 210 brush by MAC. And I'm dragging this all in the lower lash line. And I'm going to drag it pretty far down to kind of hide the creases that I always have under my eyes. Doesn't matter what I do. RCMA I feel like reduces the creases under the eyes the most, but I feel like this one actually did a lot for me as well. So I am happy about that. So now we're going to darken it up just a bit more. So I'm going to take the Sculpt color here. It looks like it's the darkest shade in the palette. It's like an almost black. Again with the 221 brush. I'm going to focus this on the outer end and then once again fade it to the center. This is like the easiest way of doing a smoky eye, I find. So I'm going to add a little darkness to the lower lash line. So I'm taking the second last color again. This one. So I'm taking the second last color again and going to use this to add a little bit of depth. And I'm just going to apply this on the lower lash line and just connect it to the top. And then I'm going to take this light color here and I'm going to apply this on the tear duct and then going up onto the lid a little bit. So this is just like a matte white. I thought it was like a shimmery white, but it is just a matte white, which is pretty awesome to have in a palette. Okay, so they didn't send me an eyeliner, but they sent me a mascara. So I'm just going to use the MAC Modern Twist Kajal liner in Squid, and I'm just going to line my water lines, both of them, top and bottom. Okay, so the eyes are done. Let's go in with the mascara. I'm so excited to use this mascara. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. So right away I can tell it's super black. It doesn't say it's waterproof, but it says it lasts 18 hours. Is it 8 hours or 18? 18 hours. So far I'm really liking this mascara. It's making my lashes look super long. And I feel like mascara always works better after the second or third use because like it oxidizes a little bit, so it gets a little thicker and it's not as runny. And this one just off the bat is already a thicker formula, so I'm really liking that. So this is what the makeup looks like so far. I'm really happy with it. My face looks flawless, and the eyeshadow turned out really nice. It blended out and everything. I thought it was going to be a little darker in pigment, but it actually blended out beautifully, so I cannot complain about that. I think this is going to be a really good beginner's palette for someone that wants to do a smoky eye. So before moving on to the lip product that they sent me, I'm going to use a lip liner by MAC. It's the Whirl lip liner. I absolutely love this liner. It's the most natural liner for my lip tone at least. Okay, so I covered my entire lip in with this very lightly, and then I'm going to go in with the matte 6 Hour Lip Artist lipstick and see. Like I need a little bit of blush and a little bit of highlighter, and I feel like this look will come together. So I'm taking the Party Blush by Tarte, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this because I feel like I have no color to my face with all these colors on my lips and eyes. Once again, a really good starter blush if you're not comfortable with makeup. I mean, you probably aren't watching this video if you're uncomfortable with makeup, but yeah. Okay, and then for highlighter, I'm taking the Mary Lou Manizer by the Blam, and we're going to use this little guy because I haven't got the full one yet. And I'm taking my Mikasa brush, the F120 brush, and I love using this brush to highlight. Okay, and just for the sake of the video, I want to use a little bit of this Makeup Transformer drop to lighten my lip and see if it works. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit on my finger, and I'm going to tap it on top of the lipstick. Okay, I was kind of scared at first. It's working. Okay, so that definitely lightened the lip and actually gave it a lot of moisture and hydration. So I'm wondering if this adds hydration to like foundations and concealers. I'm gonna have to look more into it, but look at this color I'm creating. Okay, now I am super happy with this look. At first I thought the color was a little too dark. Then they sent me the Makeup Transformer, which came through, and I'm actually obsessed with this lip color. Alright, so I think that is it for this look. I'm just going to end off with some Fix Plus, of course. And for Fix Plus, I'm going to take the coconut one. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I'm super impressed by this brand. Thank you so much again, Catrice Cosmetics, for sending me these products. It turned out to be a win, and I'm obsessed. So if you guys want to get your hands on some Catrice Cosmetics, they actually gave me a coupon code for you guys. I had to ask them and they said yes, thank God, so thank you. And it is 15% off, so it's alexzandyy 15. I'll have it here and in the description box so you guys can use that if you guys want to purchase some of these products, or if you guys want to just explore and purchase some products that you guys think you might like better. So other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit of a long one, I think. Let's see what time it is, yeah. If you guys did, please give me a big thumbs up, and if there's anything from Catrice that you guys have used and you guys are loving and you guys want me to try, then please leave that in the comments below and I will definitely check them out. Other than that, follow me on Instagram, which is alexzandyy.mua, and Snapchat, which is alexzandyy. I think it's just alexzandyy. Anyway, I'll have all the links in the description box. But yeah, I think that's it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it once again. And if you are not bored of me and you guys want to continue watching, I have lots of videos on my channel, so definitely go check those all out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys! Have a beautiful day.